So a little while back here, did a 763 Bobcat lift arm repair. It's been done for a little bit, but it hasn't gone out into service yet. So the taper bushings here got all warbled out, and they sell you a new bushing, but there's actually no bushing in here. This is a factory milled taper and whatever you want to call it there, but they'll sell you a bushing. It's going to be 2 inches on the outside diameter. So in theory, one could, line bore this out a heinous amount and then put the new bushing in there. Yeah, well, a fellow doesn't have access to line boring equipment there, so what we did here is we came in and we just cut it right about here and coming right to the back of the existing hole, and then same up the front. Remove a whole section, clean it up a little bit in there, and then take the new bushing and set it in place and weld. Now you get a big V down here, you get to weld in. You get a big V up here, you get to weld in. I gouged out and around, gave myself a nice pass in there. Ran a little piece down over the front of it. And she also got new Bobcat bosses, new pins in there, seals, dust cups, the whole works. It's nice and tight now. It's a lot better than it was. A lot better than it was. Oh, nice new grease fittings there. Same thing over here. Don't mind these top coat filler passes there. There's a little piece of slag right there. But again, same thing. Just chop it out, insert the new bushings. Now what I did is I used a piece of 3/4 threaded rod, held the two bushings together, set it up in there, and then, a couple of bungee cords coming down. And now I'm able to use that threaded rod to be sure that I am completely off kilter like this, and, totally out of whack like that, and just fabric-cobbled the fuck out of everything, and somehow, by the grace of gods, it does what it's supposed to do. One thing to take into note, if you go that way though, you're going to be changing your geometry of it here, which means you're going to change your stop point. So, a fellow went and built up on that about 1/4 of an inch. May not be the right way, but it was definitely the fucking easiest way, the cheapest way, and especially without the equipment to line bore these out. And I mean, even that would have been costly, having somebody come out here, spend an entire day egging them holes out, and then what do you got to weld? You're only going to be able to weld around the ends after you gouge them out a little bit.